Hello everybody, this is Sensei Starman, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout London. Well, I tried playing around with the sound balance in here, but oddly enough, the music and sound effects do not seem to alter the music of the club here. So I'm going to have to shout a little bit harder to be heard, but hopefully you're hearing me alright, because this sounds pretty deafening to me. Anyway, let's chat with Apache Alice and see if we can be a pistol now.
How'd it go with the hooligans?
They've been dealt with.
Really? I'm impressed. There were quite a few of them.
It's nothing.
You're modest. I like that. So, Pistols membership. Are you interested?
Tell me about the pistols first.
What would you like to know?
Tell me the history.
You were a history buff then. The Pistols have been around long before you or I were born. During the Great War, you know, the big one, with all the bombs. There was also a Great War in Camden. All the different factions, groups and gangs finally had it out. We call it the Battle of the Bang Bang. It's when we finally kicked the fash out for good. Since then, we've just been focused on rebuilding and surviving.
Okay, organizational structure.
Every member of the Pistols has a vote, a say, and a job. There are 10 elected members of the Camden Council. Each council member's term lasts 3 years, including the speakers. This is my second year as speaker.
See, we take it in turn to have a sort of bilateral committee, but all the decisions of the officer have to be ratified by I'm not going to bother with the rest of that speech. You Monty Python fans get it.
Non-members make up about 15% of Camden's population. We turn very few people away. As long as you're not hurting anyone, you're welcome in Camden. Pistols have first rights to food, water and resources, of course. I won't lie, it can be difficult and expensive to be a non-member in Camden. But we do what we can to make their lives easier, and everyone benefits from the protection of the Pistols Guard.
How do you have access to clean water and food?
We got lucky. So much was destroyed in the Great War, but somehow, a water pump in Camden survived. We quickly realized how important that would be, and a coalition was organized. Over the years, that one pump was expanded into a proper waterworks. Food comes from our hydroponics facility. Palmyra Romero can tell you more about that.
What's your relationship with Westminster?
The gentry rolled in with their Tommy thugs a few years before I was born. Our security forces are strong. We believe we have the right to defend ourselves. However, we were no match for them. It was an unwinnable battle. But make no mistake, we didn't just roll over. We gained our fair share of concessions. As long as we pay our tithe, the gentry have no say in our internal operations. Unfortunately, sometimes they forget this. But I won't go into that now.
That's all I got.
So, are you interested in becoming a member of the Pistols?
I'm interested.
Splendid. Each potential member is required to obtain sponsorship from 3 members of the council. To start, I'd like you to speak to Palmyra Romero and Captain Reasonable. They've both been having issues. Maybe you can help them?
Where can I find them?
Palmyra works in hydroponics. The captain should be around Camden Town Station.
What kind of
It's
issues?
best to let them explain.
A bloody course.
It's as much for you as it is for us. Think of this as a trial run. You don't need to agree with all of us, ideologically, on everything. Blimey, that would be impossible. However, there are some fundamentals we do need to agree on.
What kind of fundamentals?
We need to see that you're committed to our broader goal. Forging a new, just and equal society for all.
Oh, heck yeah.
We need to be sure you're not just here to check something off a list, or for a discount on goods.
I'm in it for the long run.
Then I'm sure we'll speak again soon.
Okay.
Come, see what I've got.
Apart from a really annoying voice.
Take a look.
And I have actually sold my stuff off. I was just wondering if there would be any type of clothing that would be a bit more appropriate to the gang.
To rest, we can do it in shifts.
Oh, bloody heck. That messenger is following me. Again. You missed it off camera, but when I went to go back and loot everything from the school, the messenger was still there, followed me inside, and kept following me around as I was grabbing everything and blocking me into some rooms almost, saying, "Get out of my way." And it's like, I may have to finally kill the guy just to get rid of him.
Excuse me.
Ah! Watch this. He is following me. Okay, so where is that quest I'm looking for? Okay, so the underground section. And over by the catacombs. Toys and you. What the heck, we got some time.
Looking for good deals?
Let's see what you got.
Take a look.
Let's see, antique globe. Signed baseball card. Cricket ball. Poleaxe board game. Whole bunch of blocks.
Until next time.
And here I thought there'd be some kind of a quest to go find some stuff, but the incredibly multi-talented Mr. Handy.
So neat here. Doesn't it make you want to just tip everything over? Smash!
No, I thought it was jolly and whimsical. You know, if I thought about how long the load screen might have been, I wouldn't have done that, but now I'm morbidly curious, is the messenger going to have caught up to me? Or does he just automatically spawn whenever I reappear on the map? Either way, if he's standing right there, I'm going to scream.
I can taste the first pint on my lips already.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raymond, though most around here call me Captain Reasonable.
Nice to meet you. I'm Matt.
Nice to meet you. I'm... Oh, sorry. Classic British politeness loop there.
Patchy Alice sent me. She said you have something you need help with?
It's actually pretty simple. There's a cache of guns in a police station in Lewisham. Need you to hop over there and fetch them for me. Sound doable? Or even throw in a monkey to make it worth your while. Game? I'll even sign you an endorsement.
I got some questions.
Fire away, if you'll excuse the pun.
Whose guns are these? I think I know. I see them in the village, though.
That's the tragedy of it. They're ours. In fact, we've already paid for them several times, at considerable expense, I might add.
What do you mean?
I don't like to be rude about people, but the previous council leader, Malcolm Rhodes, was a reprehensible scumbag.
Politicians, eh? Must have been a piece of work for you to feel like that. I see. Is the police station occupied?
Unfortunately, it is. Nobody serious. Some rabble. Should be a doddle for someone of your talents.
Rebel. Rebel. How did the guns get to a police station on the other side of town?
The station wasn't occupied, originally. We used to use it for drop-offs. Relatively defensible, easy to rig with traps, lots of cover. The last drop didn't go well. Long story short, the guns are in pristine condition, but locked in the chief's office.
Guns, police station, Lewisham. Got it.
Legend.
Guns of Lewisham. Legendary albino mongrel ripping apart that robot from the look of it.
Did you hear that?
You win!
Get them, sidekick.
But the robot has apparently turned on us now. It's not attacking the random citizen, though. Wait, is that the messenger?
My buggy is going to mess you up.
A VATS enhanced operator left leg, not bad. Well, Tom is apparently healed. I have not. And did I just somehow aggro the entire town?
give up while you still can.
Apparently I did just aggro the whole town.
Ugh.
Keep your eyes open.
And yeah, Tom is apparently invincible. Okay, so let's load our last save. Oh, that was weird. Well, I guess it was a good thing I did duck into the toy store then. Although that does mean that now we have to go and talk to Captain Reasonable again, but, you know, I'm just going to go right to the catacombs. And I'll go talk with Captain Reasonable again, so you don't have to watch that conversation again. Aren't I nice? But yeah, wow, that was weirdly random, and yet not something I'm completely unused to having happen in Fallout games. Here's hoping it's a quick load.
I can taste the first pint on my lips already.
I'm very busy. Make it quick.
What are you doing? I'm just trying to keep Camden from starving to death.
What are you doing?
Patchy also wants to speak to you about sponsoring me.
Listen, I'm sure you're perfectly nice, and I'm sure you'd make a great addition to the Pistols. But I'm kind of in the middle of a crisis at the moment. I don't have time for this.
Maybe I could help?
What?
Maybe I could help with your problem.
Well, what's your stance on murder?
I'm okay if it's justified.
I was joking. I don't actually want you to murder anyone.
Oh.
Alright, fine. You say you want to help. It would be a miracle, but if you can convince polyester to stop fucking throttling hydroponics water supply, I'll happily endorse you.
Convince polyester. Why is she throttling the water supply?
Hell if I know. She's locked the doors to the plant. She keeps saying over the intercom that everything is under control. I don't want to alarm Alice, but if we don't get more water here soon, things in Camden won't be pretty.
Okay, how long have you been working in hydroponics?
I'd love to tell you all about myself, but now's not the best time, mate. Maybe later?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Right.
So we have...
It's not to search for treasure here.
Is this a bar or a co-op? It could be both. Anyway, we now have new quest Water Woes. Okay, I know where we are now. Mitten lurks. Not in my city.
Keep your eyes open.
Treasure hunter and her trusty sidekick.
Check every orifice.
And that Minlurk is not attacking us. But how long can that last, really?
Got you.
Well, heck, we may be able to knock this one off really quick. And Mr. Chalk is just sitting here.
Anything catch your eye?
Let's see what you have.
Take a look.
I love this city. Everybody is willing to trade. Oh, and purified water. I actually could use that.
Until next time.
I have to go.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Actually, just get the money back.
Take a look.
I can sell him the Mittenlurk meat.
Until next time.
And did I just hear... Oh, heck, he followed me again.
Excuse me.
Okay, that can't be opened. And I cannot see... But I can't seem to activate it. Just need a moment for the script to kick in, I guess. Why is the door locked? Intelligence. I know a fake cough when I hear it. Well, just on the odd chance that Kira's showing up
Sure.
does throttle this somehow.
As you were, sidekick.
Ah, it's you. The one from outside. I take it you'd spoken to Palmyra.
Is something wrong with the water plant?
The plant is just fine. It's the water that's the problem. These radiation levels are off the charts. Our filters can't handle it. We don't know where it's coming from. We're trying to find a way to reconfigure things, but we need a wee bit more time. And this on top of Mr. Grey passing away.
Who was Mr. Grey?
Oh, it was tragic. Bit by a fox, and then bit by a dog that was chasing the fox. And then on the way to the doctor, poor old Mr. Grey fell into the Camden Lock and drowned. Before his passing, Mr. Grey owned a small pump of his own. He sold water at the market, mostly to non-members. They depended on him. Alice doesn't know this, but we're now providing water to everyone in Camden. Pistols and non-members. Most of it's coming from our reserve, which is almost depleted. This isn't sustainable at all, even with reconfigured filters. But one thing at a time. Filters first, then we'll figure out everything else.
Intelligence 9. I could look at the filters for you.
You didn't strike me as an engineer, but alright, have a look.
I have to go.
My god, you actually did it! I can't tell you how thankful I am. Here, take this. It still doesn't solve the problem of the non-members, though.
What happened to Mr. Grey's purifier after he died?
I'm not sure. Mr. Grey had a son, Jesse. He's locked himself away in their home and won't come out or speak to anyone. I've been meaning to go back again and check on the boy, but then everything went tits up around here. I haven't had a chance.
Can I do anything to help?
Would you mind stopping by Mr. Grey's house and speaking to his son, Jesse? If he'll speak to you, maybe you could ask if he'd be willing to donate his father's purifier to the pistols.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Everybody just decided to walk on down here, so alright, fine. Mission accomplished, though. Well, we are coming up on the half-hour mark, so I think it would be a fine thing to stop here. And next time, we will visit Jesse Grey and see what we can do. But thank you all for watching.
Step aside, please.
Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we will continue the adventure from here with this annoying messenger following us all the way next time. Take care until then.